How'd your D do?
Well, what do you think I'm going to say?
Great.
I'm going to say, go ahead, right? I'm going to watch the film, right? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we have to watch the film. And you know, it's the first scrimmage. Played probably 45 guys out there. You know, we've got 20 series. I think we played the threes, 5 of those series. We played the fours, one series. So probably the ones and twos probably got 7 series each. So we played a whole lot of people. And, you know, we'll just watch the tape and see, you know, see who stood out. You know, we'll reset the depth based on how they perform tonight, and we'll just keep chipping away and going from there. We'll repeat the process again, and you know, as we move closer to Bethune, and just keep whittling away. So it's hard to tell, especially when, you know, it's a scrimmage situation. So we're always on defense. You don't have an adjustment period. You don't have anything. You just, you know, we're just calling plays. James is calling plays. I'm calling plays, and that's what we're doing for 2 hours without processing what happened that series. Because when the ones go out, then the twos go in, and then the threes come in, and the fours come in. So, you know, it's a matter of going back and watching the tape.
Even in the most general terms, did you feel like there was any separation anywhere tonight?
Any separation
between one and two?
Certain players. I think we had. It's hard because what we want to do is if a guy starts as a 1, he's going to eventually in the series he's going to play against the 2s, and the 2s are going to play against the 1s. That way we're evaluating them against the same people. So it's not that, you know, one guy's in the 2s and he's only going against 2s, you know, or going against 1s. So it's really a mix and match. So again, from a continuity standpoint, the same 11 guys were not out there probably any series today. It was just a sub pattern that we roll to make sure we get each guy enough plays so we can evaluate him and go forward. So, but I would say like the one group, whoever's with the one group, stood out more than the 2s.
We couldn't watch, but who had interceptions or sacks or big plays from your perspective just watching it?
I know Jenks got a pick. So from the defensive side, I think Kendrick Norton ended up ripping the ball out, made a heck of a play, and ripped the ball out for a caused fumble. So those are the 2 that stood out.
How involved were you guys on the field? I know it's situational or whatever. I mean, do you get on the field and explain things to them?
No, they got to go. They got to go. And again, we don't have the adjustment period like you would in the game where they'd come off for a series and the offense would be on and you talk to the defense. So there's really not a whole bunch of instructional. You know, I'm up on the scaffold calling the defenses, so I don't even, you know, get to talk to the players. So the position coaches are down there. They may grab a guy in between when they're off and the other, you know, group of defense is on, so that kind of thing. But it's really more, okay, let's see what you know. You know, you had preparation. We had 7 practices. We had a day off. We gave you what we were going to call, and let's see if you can execute it. And now we'll, as a staff, we'll go back, evaluate it, grade the film, and we'll reset the depth and get back at it.
Is Kendrick making a strong impression?
He is. Yeah, he really is. He's done an excellent job. He came in for the second summer session in July. He's probably dropped somewhere between 15 and 16 pounds in a 6-week period. He's very mature. He's very smart. He's very strong. It's not too big for him right now. So I'm very excited about Kendrick Norton.
What's it take? Sorry, I say with Norton is if he drops even more weight, is it kind of just see him going farther up? Or
no, he's kind of where he needs to be, and that's not going to be the deciding factor. But he's got himself where we asked him to be as far as his goal weight. He's done a great job, and you don't find that a lot of times with young players that have the maturity to come in and do that. So he knows the defense, you know, pretty well for a kid who's only practiced 7 practices. He's got some things to learn. There's a few things out there tonight that I saw from top that, you know, we got to correct. But overall, as far as just presence, how he plays, being strong, you know, he showed up in the first 7 practices in scrimmage.